Hello Libras, this is AD with kayxztarot, and I'm going to be doing your November-ish reading. So this is for the end of Scorpio season into Sagittarius season. Thank you guys so much for your patience, Libra. I really, truly appreciate you guys. My computer was broken. There's just a lot happening, but here we are, and we're going to dig into your energies. Please do not forget to check out that description box below on information how to book a personal reading with me. Please remember that I am donation-based now, usually $25 for 15 minutes, but you know, I like to help, I like to give back, so please do not hesitate to contact me, all right? And yeah, follow me on Instagram, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yeah, well, let's get into it. All right, so, and when I was pre-shuffled, the first two cards that I saw, which drew my attention, was the Tower and the Three of Swords. And that to me is like an unexpected heartbreak. It could be an unexpected third-party situation, but the cards that just came out are pretty interesting. So we have the Six of Cups and the High Priestess. A lot of Piscean energy, okay? It could just be Neptunian energy as far as confusion, not understanding what's going on. But there is some tie here to childhood, right? So there's some sort of secret that's been kept, all right? Some sort of secret relationship, secret child, something that's been happening, Libra, that's behind your back, and it catches you off guard. And for some of you, it's an entire family. Whew. For some of you, it's an entire family, and for others of you, it's a child, okay? Oof. All right, so we have the Seven of Swords coming out again. Seven of Swords, all right. Wow. This is crazy. All right, the Seven of Swords came out. We have the Eight of Wands and the Chariot. So this is long distance. All right, for some of you guys, yeah, woof. Okay, some of you guys found out that a person that you've been dealing with has like a family on another part of in like another country, an entire family that they've been taking care of, or at least a woman that's probably expecting now, and that's why this has come out. This is a really interesting reading, but this has been hidden and it's coming out, but there is a sense of distance here. So a woman on the other side of town, a woman in another country, something where you found out, wow, there's an entirely other family on the side of this, and I can't believe it. Really specific reading, guys. Or Libra, you are a mistress, or like you're the second. I don't want to say mistress. That was the first word that came to mind, but you are like the one person on the other side of it, yeah. And maybe you knew that, right? Maybe you've known that the entire time. And this is not a place for judgment. You hear me, but at the same time, you're looking at the situation from a different perspective. It's caused you to go inward. Yeah, you're just like, is this really what I want to do? Is this the type of relationship that I actually want? Is this what I need, or should I walk away from it? Yeah, the Seven of Wands to the Death card. I think, yeah, I'm done fighting. I'm done fighting the tides. I'm done. Whew. I just got a chill go out, and it's just like releasing it. Yeah, with the Death card. Scorpio season, Scorpio energy. I'm done. Yeah, I'm walking away from the situation. There's nothing left for me here, okay? Keep having flyers. Yeah. Some of you guys are looking at a situation of where, and here's your energy, looking at a situation where you can stand on your own feet. It's like a lot of you ask yourself, is it worth it? Excuse me. Is this situation worth it in the long run? Or is it, you know, having a warm body? Is having a warm body or just another person worth my, not mental stability, but like worth my time, worth my energy, worth my efforts? If I'm in a situation that isn't balanced, does this actually help me in the long run, get me closer to being a better version of myself? Or am I just giving and withering away into nothing? Yeah, the Lover's card, that's the decision. That is the decision that's being made here, Libra. Yeah, we have the Empress and the Chariot, two major energies. And I think Libra, you're stepping into your divine feminine and you're understanding how to move on. But again, look at all this duality that's here. That's why I'm like, you're just between two decisions. You're at a crossroad right now. But you can stand firm on your own. Even if you're a masculine energy, you are firm on your own. You are for abundance. You can build, you can nurture, you can grow yourself. And you're understanding that in order to move forward, right? And kind of go on this new beginning. Because at the same time, you've been put so far on the back burner that it's like you're already in a relationship with yourself. With the Four of Swords here, you're already in a relationship with yourself. You know, what's the point of caring? Hermit again, going inward, and the Ace of Swords, that clarity of being okay with self. And that's a huge lesson for Libra. That's a huge divine lesson for Libra, because Libras seek and crave balance. But you'll never get balance externally if you don't have it internally. All right? And so this is just kind of like, how far have you removed yourself from yourself in order to get a relationship or get a partner? And is it actually worth it at this point in time? Have you actually made any progress? Those are the questions that you're asking yourself. And at the bottom of the deck, we here have the Three of Swords. So this to me symbolizes like disappointment. That was the first card I saw. So there is some heartbreak, all right? But here we have the Nine of Cups and the Eight of Wands. There's going to be progress. You're going to move towards something. Yes. You're going to move towards something that's absolutely beautiful. With the Fool card and the Page of Cups, you'll have somebody who will be able to treat you, be passionate towards you, but you have to take a leap of faith. You have to trust the process. You can't carry this baggage with you. The way the Knight of Swords is, the way the Knight of Wands is able to move so quickly is because he doesn't have much with him. He's not bringing everything with him. He's ready to go. He left it all. He never settled. He remains eligible. He remains eligible for life. If somebody called Knight of Wands up today, he was on his way to LA, somebody called him up and he was just like, hey, bro, I got an extra ticket to, I don't know, Jamaica. Do you want to go? And he's just like, yeah, I can. I'm not doing anything. I'm free as can be. But it seems like you possibly tied yourself to a situation that doesn't even give you that, and you're still not getting the perks of what you would have entered into this situation for, right? So we have the Hierophant, all right? It could be connected with the Taurus, the King of Wands, yep. The Magician, a lot of fire energy. Sagittarius is coming through the strongest for me, but it could be Aries, Leo. The Six of Swords, that's walking away. The Seven of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands, Swords. I keep confusing them today. The Nine of Wands, the Four of Swords, and the King of Pentacles. Page of Swords. So there could be somebody that's, you know, looking out for you, watching your social media, spying on you. You could be not in communication with this person because they're somehow traveling and dealing with their other family, or they're just on vacation and now you're just like, I don't know, you lie so much, I have no idea where you're going when you're not here, is what I just heard. And they might be telling the truth, but at this time you're like, I don't know what to believe because you've lied so much, is what I've heard. So yeah, so we have the Hierophant, the King of Wands. This is an energy that kind of contradicts one another, because the King of Wands is all about freedom. He's very masculine energy, and the Hierophant is very traditional. You know, it's Taurus. It's very rooted. Now there is a fixedness in this. Okay, that's the thing that they have in common, is being very, very stubborn. All right, extremely stubborn and inflexible. But that's why somebody could be extremely stubborn, like, and inflexible because they crave a traditional life, but they still want their freedom, and that is a time for like affairs. Again, the Knight of Wands never really settles. Might have a ring because you wanted a wife, but might not want to actually be with wife because they really crave and admire their freedom, okay? And somehow you could have gotten caught up in like that web. But I am getting here just a feeling of overindulgence, just biting off way more than they could chew. Overdosing in pleasure. But now it's just turned into, it's not a pleasurable situation anymore. Hence why somebody decided to walk away and kind of wait to see what better comes in. But with this energy, the Knight of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles, yeah, but I'm impatient. When is it going to come in? And it's just kind of like I'm standing there like, hey, what gives, right? But it's just asking you here with the King of Pentacles to just kind of focus on your resources. Pay very close attention to your schoolwork. Pay close attention to your finances, to your job, to building a lasting foundation, opposed to continuing to feel like you're waiting, because this will conclude. It's going to have to, in order to move forward with the Fool here. So there's no use in waiting around for something, but you have to trust when you leave with the Six of Swords that there is something that's going to grow from this. There is something that's going to come out on the other side of this with the Seven of Pentacles, but it's going to require some level of patience and also a level of being on your own. It's not one of those situations where you walk out of the partnership, you walk out of the relationship, and a day later you end up meeting the one and you run off and, you know, get married. That's not what I'm saying. If you truly learn the lesson of you adopting this King of Wands energies and learning how to step in your own divine power and saying no and yes to what you want and following your passions, then that's going to open you up to a relationship that is equal, that you deserve. But you have to hold up your end of the bargain, Libra. And so it's one of those things where if you continue to stay in the situation and you're not giving and you're unhappy and it's not really getting you any closer to your goal than you were last year, 2 years ago, 5 years ago, whenever this entered, then that's something that you might want to renegotiate with yourself. All right, renegotiate with yourself and start doing something new so you can really manifest what you want. But again, there's a level of freedom that has to happen, and this person has been able to have their cake and eat it too, while also just kind of flex like, you know, that's the way it is. I can't fix it. It's fixed. This is fixed. I can't get out of it. This is just what it is with the Hierophant. They're not getting off of it. Like, that stubborn energy isn't going anywhere. So either you stay or you move on, and that's up to you. This isn't a place of judgment. It just depends on what do you want. If you're okay with this, then you know, whatever floats your boat. But if you're not okay with this, then don't be okay with it. Go seek something else. But take this lesson. Don't just go externally seek it with all that hermit energy. You have to internally find it first. Okay, Libra? So that is what I got for you. Thank you for tuning in. I am going to pull your oracles. I just want to give you that friendly reminder to please check out that description box below on information how to book a personal reading with me, okay? You got the same card as, I believe it was Cancer. Time to go. Time to go. That's just it. That's just it. I'm going to pull somewhere else, you know. There's only so much to be said, right? All right, so we have the end of a tough cycle approaches. It's ending. It's tough, but it's ending. You're moving on. You certainly are moving on and starting again. That I'm not even concerned about that. You might be concerned about it. Excuse me, but the answers you need are coming. You can be very concerned about it, but I'm confident that it's going to work out. And you don't have to continue to self-sabotage. At this point, it could be seen as self-sabotage. And just a need of and craving of balance, but still sacrificing the balance within yourself. Once you're able to leave that mindset behind, I mean, you're smooth sailing. Literally. Smooth sailing, literally, okay? With the Six of Swords there as they're on that boat in the water. All right, coming through a little slow. But that is fine. We're not going to rush it. Okay. So we got a couple. We got a couple, but they're all relevant. All right. So I'm just going to read off. Okay. So we have Moose, wisdom. Let your head and mind reach to the stars, but keep your feet grounded on the earth. Listen to the ancient wisdom in your soul. The ancestors speak through you. You know much. Okay. Heron, patience. Seven of Pentacles. Create a place in nature's stillness and be renewed. Take time alone and find balance. Step confidently towards your purpose. Patience will bring you rewards. Coyote, revealer of truth. Don't take things too seriously. Make time to play. Great wisdom comes from laughing at your own folly. Look out for the traps and tricks of life and learn from them, okay? Learn. This is one of those, you know, it's funny when you look back on it. It really is going to be. I know it doesn't feel like it right now, but how this situation happens, I know I've had some of the most, when I think about the past sometimes and the things that I did, I have no choice but to laugh because it was so ridiculous. And that's what this turns into, you know, once you move on and once you see what the lesson was and all that. And you'll appreciate it so much. But it's just a part of your growth. This is not good or bad. It's not here, there, or anywhere, right? It was just an opportunity for you to learn and make different choices so you can really accept beauty and love into your life, and you actually know what that is, opposed to a Disney movies version, a rom-coms movies version, your own version of love, your own version of completion, and that is okay, all right? And then finally, we have Hawk Messenger. Spirit is sending you messages. Open your greater vision to see the signs. Focus on priorities and eliminate distractions. You have a bright future. Let yourself ascend to new heights, okay? So this is telling me that you've been like, Spirit, I need a sign. What do I do? And you've had all the signs on the planet and you've ignored every single last one of them because they don't fit your narrative. That is what I'm getting. So, you know, and there was a really funny Vine, not Vine doesn't exist anymore, but there was a really funny Instagram video of exactly that. It was, I want to say it was Kiki. I'm not sure, not Kiki Palmer, but one of the comedians. I can't remember. TT, I believe. But anyways, she's just like, oh, I need a sign, please. And like, she's getting bombarded and hit in the head. It's like, if I should leave this man, you know, tell me now. And like, boom, out the head, a stop sign and all these things. I feel like that's kind of what's happening here, where you've been looking for a very clear sign and you have them, but they don't fit your narrative. So you're not acting on them. But you're extremely wise, Libra. Give yourself more credit. You're not being played. Okay. If you're being played, you're choosing to be played. You're too smart to actually be, oh my gosh, you knew that this was coming. You know, that's why I'm just like, this is one of those situations where you're settling, you're focusing because you're being impatient for something that's actually worth committing to. But if you leave this behind and really find balance within yourself and renew what you're looking for within, then it'll be a super beautiful thing that comes in for you afterwards. Okay, Libra? So that is what I got for you. Again, thank you so much for your continued support. Please do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And peace! Until next time, unless you check out that description box below and book a personal reading with me, because they're all live, so you'll actually be able to talk to me in the flesh. All right, peace, Libras. Until next time.